This is, I think, the only time. I mean, never say never. This is most likely the only time I'm going to address these kinds of things. Let me know if this is loud enough. Thank you, everybody, for your generosity. I'm sorry if I'm not sounding or looking grateful for your generosity. I just want to make sure that I kind of get everything out of the way. I want to be very clear that I am okay. All right. I want to be very clear. This is not a pity party. I'm sorry that I'm sounding a little bit monotone. It's because I just woke up and I want to be very concise with my feelings and emotions and everything. So if I sound a little monotone, it's honestly, I just woke up and I'm a little bit nervous, believe it or not. Even extroverts get nervous. Honestly, I'm just nervous because I don't want to say anything that's going to be taken out of context and then maybe considered, bad faith. And then it just adds a little bit of trouble. Um, because for anybody that is not aware, VShojo and I have parted ways. So VShojo's so before we begin, when transitions like this happen, both parties have to be in agreement for what is said, and it was very important to me that my message was the way that it is. That's all I'm going to say about that. Um, I believe that there's always you can't really hide the truth in things like that. So things are always going to kind of come out. Um, which is why I'm all right with my messaging, saying that Vishojo parted ways with me. I don't feel ashamed for what happened. I don't believe I did anything wrong. It just happens, it's stuff that happens, and it is. It feels really really weird to use this line, but it is business at the end of the day, correct? So Vishojo has tweeted, "Dear community members, we want to share that after careful thought and consideration, we made the difficult decision to formally part ways with Matara on May 5th, 2025. We're genuinely grateful for everything she's brought to VShojo and wish her the very best moving forward. Goodbyes are never easy, and we understand many of you deeply care about Matara as we do. The best way to support us both right now is with kindness, understanding, and respect for everyone's feelings and privacy during this transition. We're committed to our incredible talent, community, and the values we share. Thank you all for your empathy and continued support." So this is um, from VShojo, and you know, it is a very kind message. It is filled with a lot of love. It is filled with a lot of kindness, and I really appreciate them writing something so nice that I approved ahead of time. um, and then for me, I wrote, "Vishojo made the decision to part ways with me on March 6th, effective May 5th. I thank the girls plus Kuro for the great times we had together and the wonderful moments we shared in the last about 18 months. I didn't do the exact calculation, but I think it's about 18 months. I wish the remaining talent in Vishojo the best of luck in their activities. I love them very much, and I will carry on being their bug auntie. I will continue streaming as Matara Khan because I am Matara Khan, and I hope the Momos can still cheer me on, even if I won't be Matara Khan in VShojo." Yeah, so very quickly, I get to keep my IP. I get to stay Matara Khan because I am Matara Khan, and I will continue being Matara Khan. I had an artist reach out to me earlier today to ask if a commission that I commissioned through them is still continuing. It is, because I pay my commissions out of pocket, and those are all from my ideas and for my brand and for my everything. So all the projects I've been working on, all the commissions I've commissioned, all the editors I work with, all the artists I do, everything like that, I continue to work with them, right? I pay them and I continue to work with them and I continue to do stuff. Ads, no, not the ads, no. Where the hell was I? Oh my god, you guys interrupted me. So the only thing that I am going to say is, whenever it comes to things like this, usually both parties have to agree to their messaging. And my only takeaway is that I am very comfortable with the messaging to say that I've been let go. Um, because as I said, I don't really believe in hiding it. I think trying to hide something like this in the future will just make things look weird and just make people speculate, be like, "Oh, it says that it was one thing, but who she got da 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 da." Eh, It's it's not as serious as people think. It is, But like I said, I think it's very important in the industry. I think the industry is very small. I think people know a lot more people than we realize. I think people talk to a lot more people than we realize. So I'm very, very all right with that, even though I am aware that people might be like, oh, Matara must have killed a man. Matara must have been saying awful things, to, I don't know. Matara must have, I don't know, killed other bugs. It, it's one of those things where, you know, if you already know me and you know my character, you'll have one idea. If you don't know me, you'll have another idea. Yeah, Matara ate too many husbands and she got let go. Exactly. So I'm very comfortable with that. Since somebody is mentioning Michi's tarot stream, I mentioned before that the Wheel of Fortune is my favorite card. And the reason the Wheel of Fortune is my favorite card, I've talked about it before, is it's kind of just karma. It's the Wheel of Fate. And I'm very cool with when will you learn that your actions have consequences. I am very all right with the consequences here. Like I said, that's why, somebody was like, I saw earlier, somebody asked if I'm sad. Like, yeah, it is what it is, but I've definitely had worse. So, these things happen and change happens, but I'd like to focus on the amazing week that we're going to have with the other VShojo members and together. And after May 5th, I will continue streaming and I will continue being Matara Khan. I just simply won't be Matara Khan VShojo. When it comes to collabing with other talent, my relationship with VShojo, the entity, right, has nothing to do with my relationship with VShojo, the girls. And when I say the girls, I, as always, mean the girls in Kudo. My relationship with VShojo, the entity, has nothing to do with my relationship with VShojo, the talent. Yes, I will still stream with the talent and I will still do stuff. Now, obviously, I want to address it now just because I want y'all to be mindful, right? Sometimes I collab with other VShojo talent a lot. Sometimes I collab with VShojo talent a little bit less. That's very normal in a regular month and a regular week. But of course, there might be, people being like, oh, it's been exactly 14 days, 3 hours, and 5 minutes since she collabed with Giga. Does she hate Giga? If that happens, please just ignore it. It's not that serious. There's people that I love very much, but I don't collab with very often. There's people that I collab with all the time because our stream schedules align a little bit better. It is what it is. There is going to be definitely like, I'm not going to go out of my way to collab with members less or more just because I'm now a part of VShojo or I'm not. I'm still a collab organizer and I'm still somebody that gets stuff done. So I'll continue getting stuff done. That's not really going to change it. Yeah, it's the talent get to make their own decisions about what they want to do. So yeah, after May 5th, I want to focus a lot more. I want to try and focus a little bit more on my solo stuff. Am I leaving because Gunrun couldn't find me a husband fast enough? He was tired of hiding the dead bodies. Exactly. He was tired of hiding all the bones.